Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. I've got a little doggy with me and he wants to get on my lap. You want to come up? There with. Come here then. Is it persuasion of the biscuit or are you just going to be. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? I think it's lap time. Oh, come on then. Come here then. So it's either doggy's distracting me or someone's making a noise. Do you want to come up? Sorry about this. But as you're going to guess, I'm a pet lover. Come on then, come here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh dear, he's a big boy. Yeah. Hey, hey, is that good? He's happy now. Right, ETs and energy. Hopefully he'll settle down. Right. Now, what I find fascinating is talking about ETs. I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. But I find it a fascinating subject to talk about. Now, us humans, we resonate a frequency. We resonate an energy. We are energy beings as such because we have a energy field that surrounds us. It is in different colors. I don't see it myself. I have partially seen plants energy and I've felt energy because I'm a Reiki healing master. And let me just show you this little boy. Can you see him? Oh, that lovely, cute. Oh, yeah, cute, just a cute. So that is my little sausage. His name's Sausage. There's a long story to it, but one day I'll tell you. But the thing is, it's about our energy. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a physics student, or anything like that. I'm just David, and I'll give you my perspective of what I know and what I've understand over tens of years of research. I started this a long time ago doing research into the paranormal and ufology, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it. I've got a fair way into it. I don't know everything, I don't pretend to do, but there's far more stuff out there to discover. So I thought to myself, what is the big secret about? Why are they covering so much up? Okay, military purposes, I understand that, and so on and so forth. Is it because I'm going to go into it a bit further before I talk about ETs and energy and stuff like that? Is it because they want to weaponize everything? Is it because they want to use it as weapon? But we've got guns, we've got missiles, we've got rockets, we've got lasers, we've got a whole host of different things on this planet. I mean, we've got new technologies coming out all the time, artificial intelligence. And you think to yourself, what is the big cover up? Why are they being so secretive? Is it because they don't want it to fall in the hands of another country? Because we just, well, look at what Russia's done. My thinking is it a government within a government? In other words, a world government that is secret and we don't know about it. I know that we hear speculation and conspiracy theories about you want to get down there, don't you? Bear with. Go on then, off you go. There you go. Right, okay. Go and lie down, go on. So really and truly it's about or is it something a bit more deeper than that? Is it that what we believe as religion is not what it's supposed to be? Is it just a human belief factor? Yes, there's perhaps what we see as gods are ETs. I mean, I'm a Christian by trade, by born, if you know what I mean. Religion. Yeah, I believe in God, but what is God? What what we class as a belief. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm not saying he is real. I don't doubt he's there, but what is he actually? Is he an artificial intelligence so far advanced that it was able to create um, this planet, other planets, the universe? I really don't know. You can only speculate, you can only theorize, but we don't really know. All I can tell you is where my thoughts are going in the respect of like how I understand it. Because when you've done research for, blimey, yeah, nearly 45 years, I should say. Yeah, 44 years, come up to 45 years. But I had an inkling into this sort of thing when I was a kid, so from 7 years of age, and I'm now 63. Blimey, 56 years. Wow, that's a long time. So, if we divide this up to three parts, and the first part is our reality, the second part is our belief system, and the third part is our future. And being in a reality what we are in at the moment, apart from taking away all the what's going on in the world, all the everything, you take that away and you just come back to the nitty gritty of a human race. You can't, I can't alter what people are doing to each other. I can only talk as a human being of my understanding and stuff. So, as I understand it, it's the human race is its own entity. In other words, it will fill its own goals. So that is the human race. But how has it been brought to this point? What made it a human race? I don't believe everything that they tell us because it's been proven to be wrong on many occasions. So I'll give you another theory. We was genetically created for this planet, to inhabit this planet as a primitive race of Homo sapiens, and we was put here to cultivate the genetics of a race. So why would the aliens come here? To take genetics, to take a seeding ground for further colonization of planets. They used the DNA, they used eggs, and they used sperm. They used. You've heard of animal mutilations. Is that military doing that to scare us? Or is that real extraterrestrials what type of extraterrestrials would do it. I'm looking at not what they do, but why they do it. I'm looking at the human race, what is its purpose, how it evolved, and all these other things that come into play. I'm also looking at the future, and I've touched on about energy and frequencies and dimensions and stuff like that. And you think to yourself, what is the overall purpose? And you think to yourself, what if this happened? What if that happened? Mass extinction. How would they cope with this? How would they cope with that? It wouldn't be in their best interest because that would partly destroy the gene pool. So, in their own interest, it would be, perhaps a good idea. There's another saying: men are from Mars, women are from Venus. How comes? Yes, a saying. It's perhaps a made up saying. But look at what's happened on Mars. They reckon it was like a nuclear war, and a lot of it's been destroyed because of telltale signs. There's many interesting videos on Mars and the moon. Personally, myself, I think Mars was inhabited and possibly still got remnants of alien technology there, and maybe there's extraterrestrials or similar type of humanoids living there. And it's like inner Earth. Is there actually extraterrestrials living on Earth, or is it our own future inhabited the Earth and come back to live and monitor us and care for us as a human race? So many questions. And excuse me. And reading between all the lines, if you're putting all this together, you come to some sort of idea of why things are happening and what's the reason behind it. It's all very well talking about frequencies and energy and stuff like that, but you've got to go far past that to understand the nitty gritty of what's actually happening and why it's happening. So, in the beginning, I said about the present and the future and what's happening around the world, but I can't alter that. All I can think is about the future. You can plan your future and things will happen and things will fit into place, but it really much is on, I wouldn't say luck, but more the what I understand is the interpretation of time dimension. In other words, how time unfolds. It's just like, right, how do I make an egg round? Does the chicken come first, or is it the process? Both, perhaps. Or how do you give another example? How do you create a artificial intelligent race? You've got to start with the basic building blocks. You've got to teach an artificial intelligence to be able to understand itself, where it is, what it's capable of. And they say about, you know, how dangerous that the artificial intelligence would be. If you cap its capability, in other words, it's almost like educating a child. You're teaching that child the rights and the wrongs. And it's almost like an artificial intelligence would be far superiorly intelligent than the human beings. It's like the purpose of war. there's no purpose, because if you don't create the situation for it, there's no need for it. A lot of it is human factor in the respect of like what we're doing and why we've created this. Look at our history. History is repeating itself and stuff like that. So yes, it's very interesting to say the least. So for me, I'm not just looking at what's so as I was saying, it's not just about the human race. It's more, you can't see this as just black and white. You've got to have the whole colour spectrum to see it. Yeah, the whole colours of the rainbow make white, but you just can't look at one single colour and say that's the answer or that's the answer. You've got to get the full picture. Yeah, energy is just one point of the factor. Human beings is another point of the factor. It's the frequency we resonate is another point of the factor. There's a lot to it, and it's just like, what does the human being turn into over a period of centuries, hundreds of centuries? Where is the ultimate goal being? It's not just looking at what we have, doing the research and building things to make our lives easier. You've got to look at where we're going with it. What is the purpose of life? How will we become? Do we want it now? Do we want it in 10 years? Do we want it in 100 years, 1,000 years? Lots of questions. I haven't got all the answers. I know a fair bit, but I don't know everything. So I think we'll need to break it down a little bit more in the next video. And I think it's understanding what humans want and where humans want to go. So on that question, we'll leave it at that. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, please subscribe to the channel. And you will hear lots more on my different subjects, my playlists, and everything else I do. So until the next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.